Are you interested in a fancy yellow diamond? Welcome to the Clear Cut Classroom, where we take deep dives into all things diamonds and jewelry. Today we're going to talk about fancy yellow diamonds. What is a fancy yellow diamond? All of us are familiar with the typical white diamond scale goes from D to Z. D being completely colorless with no yellow or brown undertones, and with each step down the alphabet to Z having incrementally more warmth to the stone. But what happens once you pass the Z color range? That's when we get into the fancy yellow range. So in the white range, the higher the color, the less yellow or brown undertones, the more rare, the more expensive, the more desirable. Once you pass the Z range, then the more color in your stone, the more intense, the more saturated, that becomes rarer and more expensive. So the fancy yellow range goes fancy light, fancy intense, and fancy vivid. Each of these scales shows more yellow saturation in the diamond. This yellow color can be found because of the presence of nitrogen in the diamond, which is super cool. Most people think fancy yellow diamonds are unattainable, but that is just not true. Fancy yellow diamonds are just as attainable as a white diamond, but of course it depends on which level of saturation that we're searching for. Fancy yellow diamonds are perfect if you're looking for something a little bit different, a little unique from the more traditional white diamond. Most fancy yellow diamonds are going to be cut to enhance their color, so you're probably going to find them mostly in radiant cuts, cushion cuts, ovals, and sometimes round brilliants. The best way to set a fancy yellow diamond to enhance the beautiful saturation and yellow color is going to be directly in yellow gold, probably in an 18K yellow gold for that enhanced yellow color. Similar to when we have a white diamond, we like to set it directly in platinum. For a fancy yellow, we want to set it directly in that yellow gold so that yellow reflects into the stone. So if you did a two-tone ring, the head would be yellow gold and the band would be platinum, but we've been seeing a huge trend for setting the whole ring in a beautiful 18K gold. Fancy yellow diamonds are definitely a huge trend this fall, and we're gonna see a ton of them this proposal season. Would you opt for a fancy yellow diamond for your engagement ring? Comment below. Class is dismissed.